Yes, viewers, today I want to push further based on what I talked earlier concerning Igbos. And today is going to be, extended to the brothers of Igbos that are in other states, because of history. You know the history of Nigeria, what happened during the Biafran War, and what the resultant effects. So, but I'm an Igbo man. I don't have any business if somebody said he's not an Igbo person, digging deep. But the way the thing is going now, people are coming out to, expose so many things that some people are now hiding under. I'm referring to some of these claims like the Delta part of Igbo that they said is only Delta side is answering Obi and the Onitsha part, and they are not Igbo, blah, 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 blah. I laugh. I've said the history about this, how they came to settle that place. And you can dig deep to find out whether what I said is wrong. These people sojourned from the east on their invitation by Benin to help the Oba of Benin fight the war of the Portuguese. You see, the Oba himself is one of the sons of Eri, according to history. Eri has other sons. Oba has brothers like Aguleri, Ata of Igala, then Nri is one of their brothers. So Oba left to Benin side and settled. So when that area was invaded, he looked for mercenaries from the east where his brothers are. And Ezechima went there as a warrior. Ezechima fought and decided to come back later, when he decided to move from that place to come down to where they left. From there, he decided not to come down directly to the east, and he settled at the river bank. That's where we have Iseluku, Onichukwu, Onichugbo, Onitsha. The rest of them that came down settled at Onitsha, with some people there already existing in Onitsha from Igbo side. There was the people. So, but that is by the way. The major purpose of this video is to, expose some things that some people don't know concerning some of our Igbo brothers in neighboring states because of what happened in the Civil War, and they felt that the location of where they are is more important to the larger country. That's why they decided to use divided and rule, to get these people out of Igbo land. And because they must have promised them a whole lot of things, brainwashed them, they started denying their origin. Well, I'm going to show you this video coming from popular evangelist Ebuka Obi and the Nollywood actor. People are coming out to speak the truth. See, let me tell you, we Igbos, we don't have time for long stories. Igbo man don't have time for all these long stories. But because we have been pushed to dig deep to find the truth about these things, and we are now telling you guys what really happened. Okay, I'm going to drop this video so that you listen to yourself, by yourself, and hear the history. Some people claim that they are not some Ikure people. Well, let me just put it like that. Some of these Ikure people and the other neighboring towns that belongs to Igbo that we are being carved out into other states, they are saying that they are not Igbo. We are not Igbo. But some that knows the truth and they're proud to say the truth, they are still coming out to say that we are Igbos. In fact, I've said this thing earlier that some communities in the east now, we have different dialects in Igbo. As an Igbo man, I may not hear their dialect, but I can understand the Kuri language more than their own. I don't want to start mentioning names, but that is the truth. Well, it's not for me. My own is to dig deep and see the truth, and I've done my own part for the truth. People have choice, they can decide what they want, but when the consequences come, they should bear it. That is the point. So let's hear Evangelist Ebukobi and other discussants concerning this Ikwere origin and there are some specific parts and what they have to say concerning these things. Thank you.
Before the war, when you go to Port Harcourt, let me take Port Harcourt as an example. You have Umokuru, Umobase, Umo. But immediately after the war, they now change the name from Umo to Rumu, because they had issues that they were unable to settle during the war with the Igbos. They felt that they were cheated in the course of the war. They now decided to make little amendment. But from my own side, which is in Ndone, we remain Igbo and we bear the name. And when you come to our tradition, Ibiana Ndone, Aina Piamau, Kande, Anambra, Imo. We have our masquerade. And in our culture, the masquerade depicts our ancestral being. They use it to make laws in those days. And these are, if you are not from Igbo land, how do you have that masquerade? Now, I have two names that are Igbo names. Ikechukwu Afamefuna. Now, if you have that name, that traditional name, and you stand to say you are not an Igbo man, it tells you are not telling yourself the truth. Now, when you go to Ndone, typical example, we have Peter Odili. He was the former governor of Rivers State. Okay. We have Chief Victor Ifeanyichukwu Enebeli. Odili, sorry. He is the owner of a Brawa shipping line. So we identify ourselves as Igbos. I stand to say I am an Igbo man. I'm Igbo.
You know, to me, it's the right time for we to begin to tell ourselves the truth. You know, the most shameful thing on earth will be somebody trying to deny his ancestors because of whatever being the benefits anyone wants to have tomorrow. You know, I was not there during the war. Most of these places today that are, like if you go to Delta North today, somebody from Asaba, Ibuzo, Obashuku, Oboluku, Iseluku, these are Igbo communities. You see, they are giving their children Funanya, Chibi, Ikechukwu,
yes,
Chukwebuka, you know, exactly the culture. They believe in 4 Igbo market days.
Of course, Oye, Afo, Nkwo.
You know, when somebody believes in Igbo 4 market days, the same way the 5 states believe, the masquerade is the same way. Like in Delta North, the name of their king is Obi. Obi of this. Obi is not Yoruba name. Obi is not Hausa name.
No.
Obi is not Benin name.
It is not a Urobo name.
It's not a Urobo name.
Not a John name.
It's not a John name.
Not a Fik name.
It's not a Fik name.
Yes.
Obi is Igbo name. Like me now talking, my son name is Obi. So, you know, some of them in Delta North, some of them, few of them says, we come from Benin. If you come from Benin, why are you not answering Benin name? Why are you answering Igbo name? I would say I'm very proud of him because being a River State man, mentioning his name, Igbo name, and he's also speaking Igbo. I'm hearing him, he's hearing me. It's a shameful thing for someone to deny his ancestors just because of benefit. I heard that after the war, some people from that riverine area, they tried to change their identity in order to be favored by the federal government. You know, after the war, there was this Igbo people are somehow segregated. So for you to fit come to that time, you have to deny whom you are.
To be able to get a benefit.
To be able to get a benefit. And
man, I can draw that benefit I need now. The benefit.
Where is it now? Everybody divide and rule. Now, if you check, how many of them were all you well? Okay.
Okay, this is very, very interesting. Are you still there? This is Sarah.
So, guys, you have heard it now. You have heard it. You know, the truth, you cannot, cover the truth for a very long time. Just for some time, you can cover the truth, but for some time, it's going to come out being exposed. More are still going to come out, Well, I don't know, like I said earlier, people that wants to distort their origin, that them sabi, it is their own cup of tea. Mine is to come out and say the truth and what we have researched about the truth and nothing short of that. I'm not a lazy man and we are not lazy. What we want, we go for it. That is it. Cannot, play one kind of dirty politics because I want to, gain something from somebody else that I know it does not, naturally belongs to me. If I need that thing, I work towards it. That should be the mindset of a man. If you call yourself a man, you work for something that that you deserve and you want. Work for it, and by God, with God by your side, you are going to get that thing you want. That is the point. Listen to. I hope if you don't, if you need to go back to this video, please go back and listen to that video very well and hear the truth about the whole thing. And how some people have cajoled themselves and how they have moved themselves because they are looking for favor. That is the point. So thank you. I still remain Chinedu, your presenter. Until I come your way next time, I say bye for now.